Your invoice posted, however your GL does not balance. Here's why, and here are the 4 SYSPRO programs to help you fix it.
This tutorial will include the following: creating a journal, the GL integration program, auditing the journal report, and lastly, repair the GL integration utility program.
Welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial, we'll be breaking down GL integration in SYSPRO. So let's get started. Let's have a look at the GL integration program. When you post a transaction in a sub-module, let's say an AP invoice, SYSPRO automatically creates a transaction journal in the sub-ledger. But that transaction journal is not the same thing as a general ledger journal. Getting it into the GL is a separate step, and that's the job of programs like AP Invoice GL Integration, AR Invoice GL Integration, Inventory GL Integration, and so on. And this is how you run the program in SYSPRO. First, you're going to go to the GL Ledger, then you're going to go to GL Integration, and then you're going to click on, for this example, AP Invoice GL Integration. I'm just going to maximize the screen. As you can see on function, the default is on all. So that's what we're going to leave it on. And then we're going to click start processing. What this will do is that it will post the unposted journals in this submodule for all the years and months. So I'm going to click start processing. And as you can see on the report side, no journals were created. So that means there were 0 unposted journals for this module. Now we're going to go to the audit part, and we're going to have a look at the journal reports. Once a GL journal has been created, you need an audit trail, proof of what was processed, when, and for how much. That's what AP Invoice Journal and its equivalents across other modules gives you. It doesn't create anything, it reports on journals that already exist, just so that you can check that all journals have been posted. And this is where you would find the journal report. First, you would look for the sub-module. In our example, it's Accounts Payable. So we're going to click on Accounts Payable, then we're going to go to GL Integration, and we're going to click on AP Invoice Journal. The SRS window will open, and here you can select the period, and you can also select the year. And for reprint journal report options, I'm going to select printed and unprinted journals. Then I'm going to click start processing. Now we have our AP invoice journal report, which shows every journal for this submodule. This is where you should see the journal that was created in your AP Invoice GL integration if there were journals that were posted when we ran that program. We have realized that 80% of our viewers are not yet subscribed, so we are going to give you this opportunity to subscribe. Now that you're subscribed, let's continue with the tutorial. Lastly, the GL integration utility. What it's for. This is the emergency repair tool. GL integration processing happens in 2 phases. First, a flag is set saying a GL journal was created. And second, the actual year period journal number gets allocated. If processing is interrupted between those 2 phases, an operator cancels, the network drops, the PC crashes, you end up with a journal flagged as done, but with no journal number attached. It's stuck. The GL integration utility is what resolves that. And this is how you get to the program. We're going to start by going to General Ledger. Then we're going to scroll down to Integration. We're going to click Integration. And we're going to scroll all the way to GL Integration Utility. And I'm just going to click there. I'm just going to maximize my screen. These are the functions to choose from. Reset lowest unprocessed journal. This makes sure that the GL integration program doesn't skip a journal. This has no effect in the SQL environment. Second option is reset in process flag. This clears stuck in process status on AR, AP invoices, AR payments, inventory journals, or WIP labor. And this happens only in the SQL environment. Thirdly, we have the reset GL integration flag. This usually requires an admin login. This resets journals that show as posted but have 0 year, period, and journal number. For this example, we are going to select reset in process flags. So we're going to select all the AP invoice module. So we're going to select our programs. So we're going to select AP invoices, AR invoices, AR payments, inventory, as well as WIP labor. Then we're going to click on Start Processing. And on the report side of this program, it will show that in progress flags reset for all the selected. We have reached the end of today's tutorial. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment which tutorials you'd like to see next. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our uploads. Do connect with us on LinkedIn. The link is in the description below. Thank you for watching this tutorial.